Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Against the Storm, specifically for the 1.4 fishing update, which adds a whole bunch of new things. New fishing system, events in the encyclopedia, increased level cap, more meta progression upgrades, new buildings, new cornerstones, orders, needs, and resources, and major balance changes throughout the game. As well as the Keepers of the Stone DLC, which adds a new playable faction, the Frogs, and also a new zone, the Groves, which we're, I believe, going to be doing a run on. So I'm specifically going to start over here. I really need to play this game more. I've never even gotten out to these like later layers, and oh gosh, it's huge. I only ever feel like I'm getting my toes wet on this game, and that always astounds me. We're going to be playing on Pioneer. I know Veteran and Viceroy are probably worth giving a shot, but we're getting an extra difficulty modifier, and I just want to be able to play in this space for now. I think I might stream on a harder difficulty after this video goes out, as I'm going to be trying to stream a little bit more often. Oh, what? Huh. It said I was starting with a plus 50, but I guess it's up to 75, so that's a bit of a worry. So we're starting at a slightly advanced rate. The forest hates me a little bit more. After using bait 150 times in your fishing huts, you will unlock the ability to sacrifice algae on the ancient hearth to reduce hostility. Yo. And then Strider Port. Settlement begins on the coast of this strange land near an ancient Strider Port. Use it to send out expeditions in search of blueprints and treasure. However, you will receive fewer blueprints from reputation. So that's interesting. Let's take a look at this. Okay, so Strider and crew. So it looks like we're going to need some amount of resources. Okay, before sending out an expedition, you must supply both the Water Strider and its rider with food. Also use more supplies to increase your chances of getting higher rarity treasure chests. Interesting. So we can also maybe do resource gathering, industry, city buildings, or food progress. That's fun. Okay. I will set one person for this. I don't think any of them specifically thinking. Yeah, I don't think any of them benefit from it. Doesn't look like we're going to have any of the frogs, unfortunately. We've started with lizards. I was going to call them raptors. Raptors, dwarves, and ladies. Harpies, lizards, and beavers. Let's see. So I'm going to put them there. I don't think we have enough resources. Let's take a look at what else I can turn on. Fish and whatnot. I'm going to set it to vegetables. Do we bother? I think for now we don't. What else do we have? Thunderfish Pond. Very common species of eel, requires a fishing hut with a star recipe or better. 60 charges and nets. Resources from ponds are first collected in a net, only transported to a warehouse when the entire pond is depleted. Huh. Interesting. So what else do we got? So we want the lumber mill, the brickyard, and the weaver. I'm going to say I think... this is tough, actually. So the brickyard, I think, is a little bit better because it gets me pottery, which we can benefit from some things. But the lumber, we need so many more planks than anything else. So I'm going to follow my sword, take the lumber mill. There's a fishing yard. There's also the brick hut, but we want the fishing hut. And we can also get a farm so I can grow things. I think the rest of these are okay. I do like Artisan, mainly for the barrels and coats, but the ability to grow stuff is immeasurably helpful. Alright, so if you haven't seen this game before, it plays like any standard settlement builder, but it's a roguelike instead. Roguelite instead? So we're actually managing resources and getting like small perks and upgrades on a much faster scale. So each run takes roughly about an hour, as opposed to a little bit more than an hour maybe. As opposed to, you know, many other settlement builders, which can easily take, you know, hours or tens of hours to get anywhere. And so it's one of those that I absolutely adore playing this game for that reason and many others. Let's get one of those. I don't know how many people we have. We want to start busting into these glades. These here kind of add extra little challenges and give you resources in trade. Our entire goal to some degree is to fill out, our entire goal is to fill out this bar as much as possible. Once we get it up to 14, we win the run. If this hits 14, we lose. So we have a bit of a time limit. It goes up over time, though as we complete goals, which will show up shortly, it'll actually go back down. So there's very much kind of a push and pull in terms of progression and what we can do with it. Other thing we might want to look into, we were going to want beaver houses, lizard houses, and harpy houses. But for now, I'm going to just get a shelter. Can I rotate? Yeah. I'm going to put a shelter there, and then a couple of smaller shelters in a square. I don't think it actually really matters the rotation. Main goal is mostly to just make sure I have housing for all of my people. It gives them a productivity boost. A productivity boost, a morale boost, which we are going to need. And then our goal is to chop down trees so we can actually get access to these areas, get the fishing going so we can actually have a supply of food. Because yeah, if we lose all of our people, we also lose, and that would be sad. I really wish I had frogs on this one, but I don't think I currently have the ability to mandate that sort of thing. Ground bait, made from packs of crops, used in fishing huts to double fishing yields. Okay, so we have our goals now. Or no, bonuses. Wait. Huh. Okay, so these have changed. Scouts have learned to be cautious when looting abandoned caches. Every time you open a cache, open or send an abandoned cache, the hostility is lowered by 15 points. That's very good. Grain delivery is just free food, though kind of hit and miss. This one's nice. Gain +2 to clay production, and then an additional clay for every yield. Fishing, from gathering, farming, fishing, or production. So we just randomly be gaining clay here. That's tough. Because being able to casually reduce the hostility of the forest is difficult. Clay is also, like, free resources of this kind, also incredibly good. I really wish I could save one of these. I'm gonna go for silent looting. We can get clay through other means and we don't need it that badly. Hostility is so hard to reduce. Okay. I'm not quite sure how the math is mathing on... Oh, it's because the forest is already partly hostile. So yeah, if we can potentially get that down, that would be lovely. Okay, how's the fishing going? Hard to tell. Okay, now here's our goals. So, beaver resolve high is okay. The thing is, this just gets me 2 extra beavers, some supplies, and some parts. If we deliver packs of building materials, crops, and provisions, we gain extra grain supply, extra grain whenever we harvest grain, extra fabric whenever we make fabric. So I'm going to go for that one because the permanent perks are very, very good. So objective, get 6 beavers for 30 seconds, very easy to do. And that would get me the Forester Hut blueprint, which is good. However, Herbalist Camp and Advanced Camp, which we already have the blueprint for, and 15 mushrooms, gets me extra herbs every cycle. So we're going to go with that one. And then, what is this? Rain engines installed. 2 buildings with rain engines installed in your settlement. Gets me just a bunch of supplies, or Beaver Resolve. We're going to go for the Ranger Resolve. Alright. Oh, wait, no, that's fine. For a second, I thought there was like a 1-tile gap in front of the hearth, and I got... I don't want to say, like, annoyed by it, worried by it. So is that? Ah, small fishing hut. I'm glad we got the tech for the bigger one. So what are we looking at here? The main thing is we're kind of in a chill mode. Oh yeah, what is this? Small energizing drops cause uncontrollable growth in certain species. All resource nodes discovered during drizzle season have more charges, but only during drizzle. Okay, so we've got a bunch of drizzle bonuses, and then we've got some negatives. I think our big one is we might want... How many of my people are currently unemployed? A lot of them. So in that case, do we get a second woodcutters camp? I think we do. And that's a harvester's camp. We do have a small... Oh no, we have the regular one. Oh, never mind. We didn't actually have a whole lot of unemployed people. Well, it's fine. Having two lumber camps usually makes a lot of sense anyway. And that hostility is going up. So global resolve will go down momentarily. Let's take them off. Let them do other things. Yeah, I just want to start getting into some of these glades. Admittedly, I'm going into a danger glade kind of quickly, which could be an issue. And then, until this fishing pond... Actually, once this fishing pond is done, it's already halfway. That'll work out for me. Hello. So we actually get a bunch of these. They currently don't have a negative effect, I think. They're just sitting there. However, we can either burn them down for resources, or we could potentially keep them. So we can get an explorer's lodge, or a rain mill, and a kiln, which is huge. We are going to need bricks to make them. We also have a negative event here, the Fishman Cave, which I can either bribe them or chase them away. I'm gonna need stone. Okay, crates of clay. Sea marrow. Or training gear. So I might actually be slightly in trouble here, as I do not have those resources available. Let's see, small forger's camp. We also have dewberry bushes, which will give me plenty of resources. And I don't have any tools to start with. This is actually rough. Means I'm gonna have to figure some stuff out. So I could actually get the rain mill. Makes flour, scrolls, and paste. That's a new one. I want to rebuild that one, but I'm going to need bricks. Same thing with this one. Alright. So you can get a crude workstation for the time being. It's not the best, but it will get me kind of the basis for a setup here. And the main problem is we might actually have to contend with the fishmen. I don't know if I have much of a methodology, a means or method of summoning them. Or not summoning them, quelling them with my current setup. Let's see. Yeah, so I think I just need to worry. The main one is if I can find stone. Any stone supply will do. Move that there. We can move those freely. And in 3 minutes, he's going to show up. Unfortunately, that guy sucks. Okay, resolve is currently low. Oop. Let's turn that off. We should not be burning coal. We actually need it for things. Okay, we want to wait. Okay, I'm going to do stop after storm. So the entire point is that my people can and will leave if they get too demoralized. We don't want to burn too much wood here, as it would cause me major issues. There we go. Fishing hut is idle. Oh, did you finish? So we get a whole mess of food out of that one. I'm just going to deactivate it. We currently have no fish to fish. So that means I can kind of do whatever I want. What is this thing? Maybe it's just a tree that I haven't labeled for chopping. Okay. In that case, food? Let's get that going. Might as well line these up. Because this way we can actually start farming resources. Okay, so this guy sucks, but he might have what I'm looking for. Yeah, the problem is I have no supplies to really barter with. So there's not really much I can do. So I think we just feel sad. Okay, so we have a small algae pond. Okay, so this will give me algae plus possible herbs. And this structure can be moved for free, which is awesome. So this would let me get a bunch of algae used in crafting. So it works as fibers. They're okay. Ooh, break open or send to the citadel. Both of those are great. What I need is the training yard. Yeah, some of these would be lovely. Chum bucket, and then, I mean, all of these perks would be amazing. Unfortunately, we have no money. Well, what else do we have? More resources. 10 tools when discovering a glade during the storm, or securing the deadliest corners of the forest will make it a lot less terrifying. Completing a forbidden glade events reduces the hospitality gain from dangerous and forbidden glades by 3, small glades by 2. Bonuses added retroactively. I might want to do that. We're still not in a very good position here. Okay, we can also grab some more harpies, or we need more beavers for a objective anyway. Yeah, I hate to do it, but I think our best deal is to just punch our way into some more glades in hopes of finding what I'm looking for. I got plenty of space to work with. It's just a matter of doing. Okay, so what does this need? Oh, planks. Oh. Okay. We have no clay. We can use algae to make fabric, which is good. Make some lumber, and we can also get some new orders. I would love this, but I think we're going to need this one. And it's going to be very easy for me to deliver. Deliver 40 algae. Easy peasy. Okay, so that does mean that we're out of algae, but we can gain more. Let's actually go back to this one. Because they can actually work on this. Should no longer be deactivated. Let's take a look, because we might have gotten lucky. We have paste. So we could bribe them to go away. I think we have to bribe them to go. No, we don't have any amber. I have 5 amber. Oh, that's actually not as bad as I thought. Needs 7 tools. How much time do we have? 6 minutes. Because I'd like to chase them away. Oh, wait. Okay, trying to enter the Fisherman Cave triggers hidden traps. Fisherman Totem spawns every 60 seconds, only active while the event is being worked on. Bribing them still seems like the easiest and best option. Can I... consumption. Okay, I'm gonna make it so nobody eats paste. We are currently... we need it. Because I think we can pull this off. It's gonna be a little tricky. My people are currently doing nothing. A couple of them. I want to get the farm down, but I think it's going to be too late. Okay. What's the next one? 8 minutes. So we're on our own. Yeah, I was hoping for the extra brick production. Wait. I would like the extra brick production. And all I need is a smidge of money. Whereas this one just gives me supplies. Yeah, I just need one more tool. I don't know. I think we're just going to roll the dice, hope for the best. No, that's foolish. We're going to break this open. Because I don't want to gain a bonus impatience point, unless that goes away. Oh, wait, no, I did break it. Ah, shoot. Whatever. New building. Ranch, plantation, foragers camp, herb garden. So that'll give me the ability to make coats. This would let me make tools. I think I'm gonna go for that. I was supposed to send the other one to get the amber. It's fine. Some extra impatience I think will still go away. Just have to worry about the Fishman totems being an issue. I should have plenty of wood, at least for the moment. Let's see. None of my people are currently homeless. We do need to work on that. Okay, so what about these? Okay, so the Fishman totems aren't that bad. I'm gonna take them off. Because we need to get rid of those totems. The extra impatience is annoying. Oh, and that scales up harder. Okay. That's a lot of wood really quickly, but that's fine. we're good. So we also have copperfin trout, which will give me the sea marrow. We have another fishman cave, which is a serious problem. We have a large encampment, who I can send away. Which would let me bribe. Send them to the Citadel. That'll give me the money. Okay, we're low on fuel, but that's not a problem. We'll get more. Because this will let me bribe these guys. Let's see. Yeah, I only have 5 amber. Let's take a look. Not exactly what I want, but it's fine. Just move these open. I think I'll have to bribe both of these. Hey, but chests of ancient tablets are actually quite good. Yeah, so we'll finish working this and then we'll move on, deal with the other thing. Oh, we done with this? Yes. Because that will give us another pond to go for. So let's start bribing some fishmen. Gonna do the exact same thing here. Because we should have plenty of money from this. Yeah. Okay, so Hilda's shown up. She usually has good things. Plantations, extra sewing kits, they're very good. What I need to do is start trading, is the big issue. I know the ancient tablets are worth a bunch. We'll get skewers. What are scales used for? Using crafting. It's used with copper, so maybe you can use scales instead for tools. Yeah, the main question is, do we have anything that is worth large quantities of money? There are the parts, but we kind of need those. The bonus coat production is probably the most immediately useful, but I think we leave it. 3 mushrooms for every 10 grain. Scouts work faster. Or we get another silent looting. Let's grab that. Okay. Have 8 harpies. Fulfill jerky. Option. Or... I think I'm going to go for that one. Let's see. Complete 10 trade routes. Gets me production yields for all packs of goods. Is amazing. Send 3 abandoned caches of any size to the Citadel. I think this one's a bit more valuable. We should start looking into trade routes. The main thing is I'm going to have to actually make packs of provisions. Trade goods. Okay, the makeshift post, frustratingly, seems to be my best means of doing so. But that's fine. Okay, get another small farm here. Grab those. Low on fuel. And I should chill for a bit. Hostility is not looking too bad. Oh, did she just leave? Beans. Okay, let's take a look. We We don't have any resin or anything. That actually is going to be an issue. Okay, so the Explorer's Lodge is going to be a big one. But I'm going to need some bricks. And then we have the kiln, which does let me make coal. But I also need bricks. I should have gone for that clay perk in the very beginning of this. Turns out it actually would have been really good. Okay, what are we using our wood on? Oh, is it planks? Do a limit of 10. 9. 9. Yeah, we don't want them to make too much. We're about to go into the rainy season and we barely have any fuel. I might have to use the coal. On the plus side, we're going to have all sorts of other supplies. So, at least food-wise, we'll be fine. Harpy house. Oh. But I have no builders. Yeah, if I can get those harpy houses down. Let's just sacrifice some coal. Reset it. Because all it has to do is prevent them from going into the negatives. And if we can get those harpy houses down... Okay, no suitable trees near woodcutter's camp. Yeah, I kind of figured. Okay, we're good. No longer sacrificing coal. Whew. Insects whenever we cut down a tree during a storm. That's not a bad one. Yeah. Let's go for the woodpecker technique. Okay, next order of business, we should probably look into sending one of these guys out. Either or. So I could boost the requirements and get a better thing. Yeah, let's just do 2 of these guys, see what happens. I've got the resources. So I'm not too worried about outcomes. How's this? Almost done. I should look into trading and some other things. We also have drizzle water geyser and some coal veins and another algae pond. Okay, so I've got some options. Okay, let's go for that. If I'm not mistaken, one of mine was just have 6 beavers. Oh no, we already have that. Alright. I guess I should get the, herbalist camp down. Now that we have a couple of things that would strictly or definitely benefit from it. Now, each of these holds 2 inhabitants. Ouch. Yeah, we want to make sure we have harpy houses for every single harpy. So I could put a geyser pump on that. It's an option. Oh boy, that Queen's Impatience is looking really bad. Also, thing to note, beavers prefer lumberjacking. There we go. Harpies prefer that. Okay, what do we have? I'm going to turn all of those on. Packs or provisions. Let's have a limit of... Let me take a look at my trade. I think we only need a limit of 6. This is very expensive. We don't need too many packs of crops, but we do just need a handful. So I can actually start trading. Zorg has showed up. I don't know how much we want him. Bakery, cookhouse, herb garden. Yeah, I could sell the ancient tablets. They sell very well. But I think most of these... I think we can just leave it. Okay, new orders. Gonna go for the clothing because I think we're close to being able to do it. And then 16 beavers. So that's certainly doable. It's expensive and possibly problematic. Whereas this one just requires me to have 16 beavers. I currently have 7. This is pushing it. This is hard. This one benefits me more in the short term, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do it. I'm going to go for that one because at least we have a chance. How are we doing on bricks? Do we even have any? No, of course not, because I have no means of getting them. Oh, this requires a mine. Ouch. Wait, hold up. Does Zorg sell tools? He does not. Expedition completed. Claim rewards. Scouts can open chests faster. We also get barrels and boots. Got anything else? Vegetables. Let's start another one of these. The expeditions just seem fun. Okay, so what are our main things? A big problem is I need planks. Oh, did we never make the lumber mill? Alright, I'm gonna turn this off. None of that, you. Okay, morale's looking much better. Gonna move these here. We need to get into the glades. Let's see. I can start doing trade routes. But I don't have anything to currently trade. Because I don't have any of my other previous towns. And yeah, I don't have any of those. Well, we'll figure it out. 3 clay per minute. It's a little late in the process, but what else am I gonna do? What about lizard houses? Because yeah, if I could get my 3 lizards to be even happier, that'll actually be a huge boost. Fishing hut is idle. Excuse me. Only have 6. Oh, do we have enough sea marrow? We can bust this open. Can actually do that with this one as well. I think that's the only one we want to bust open. Because this will give me 30 bricks and some copper bars, which means I will be able to get this done. Expedition completed. Let's take a look. Purple chest. Training grounds. Let's see. Lizard resolved for every 70 training gear. Alright. But we didn't actually get the recipe for a training ground. But I have a leather worker. Oh, they're happy for a bit. Actually, we don't need this one. Because we only have a handful of lizards to begin with. Boy, I hate it. Okay, let's go into consumption. I'm going to make it so we're not using... I can turn paste back on. Let's make it so they don't eat mushrooms. Because we kind of need those. Can turn that one in. Okay. Let's leave her there for the time being. Do I have any weird dud spots where my beavers are working? There you are. Because yeah, I might as well have a beaver working that one. And then one of these guys to work on... training gear. Yeah, not much we can do at the leather worker, but it does make training gear for us. I'm going to turn off scrolls, and we do want trade goods. I don't think I currently have a means of making them. Water skins. Oh, that's why my lizards were happy. I guess we can do scrolls, but we don't have enough pigment. Let's leave it at 8. Let's leave that at 6. Leave this at 20. Okay, that should be genuinely better. I think I'm going to put this guy here. Actually, do we want that or do we want the kiln? We need the kiln. Bad. And that should open things up a little bit. And we do gain clay per minute, so we're not fully hosed as far as resources go. Let's not make any more pipes. I don't know if we even need them. Let's see, firewood is looking good. Everything is kind of there. Yeah, cooperage can make some things. You know what? I'm actually going to put it over here. Because I'm going to want another one of those small warehouses. In the area anyway. Okay, so we've got a glade. Dismiss this. So it's got 2 fishing spots, but we also have these guys. Give them some fish, send them home? I think so. Much as I'd like the extra people, the extra money is going to be helpful. Actually, hold to cancel. What if we keep them? Because one of my objectives is have 16 beavers. We actually have money. Not much, but we have some. And I'll probably be getting more. Okay, let's start busting into that one. I guess I've used up all my mushrooms. 16 lizards, that's not happening. I'm gonna go for that. Though it's not practical. I don't think either of those are doable. Buildings with rain engines installed. Still haven't figured out how to do a rain engine. Okay, geyser pump. Oh, we have 2 of these. Okay, so my harpies aren't upset yet. Ah. And that's why I need some more harpy houses. I wonder if they need to be reachable. And, okay, I did sort of start the cooperage, we just don't have enough wood. Or lumber. Alright, I got plenty of wood, yeah? Solves morale. Okay, and we've got Lizard Lady, who does have tools, which we desperately need. I actually have a bunch of these trade goods. What else do we have? Lowers hostility. It's good. Kiln. We already have one of those. I'm going to do 5 auto. We can get 17 tools. Worth it, right? I currently can't make any. So let's do that. Insects every time cut down a tree. Production speeds? No. Force recedes as heavily guarded trade caravans pour into the settlement. Facility is reduced. Okay, this is interesting. Rebellious spirit. So the higher this is, the happier my people are. I'm going to go for rebellious spirit, because that's actually going to be a huge boost. Okay. So that means we can also send some of these along. We lose a little bit of a resolve bonus, but that's fine. Ooh. We also have a supply of clay here that I can manage. I love the fact that I can just click on that button. Oh, this is... they're still fishing. That's part of why. Okay, here's the other question. Oh. You know what? I think this one's bunk. I have most of the resource gathering. We could do food production. Boy, whatever this objective is much more demanding than the other ones. Okay. Are you getting that yet? No. I'm gonna put another beaver on that one. Because yeah, we should start getting our clothing requirements done. Unfortunately, I'm losing a lot of time just having these guys travel. I mean, I guess we could build another one of these. I'll put it there. So what's your issue? Once again, lack of planks. I guess we're not producing that many, and a lot of them got eaten up by housing. Okay. So we can also get one more lizard house. Let's see if that actually locks it off. I've always tried to get my houses next to things, but maybe it's not necessary. Education. We also have boots. But I don't think we have quite enough yet. That'll give me the mushrooms. Get that one. That gives us a bit of a boost. Okay, what do you have for me? What do we have? We have an explorer's lodge. Luxury and education. So that provides brawling education. So ideally we want something else. Brawling. Clan Hall is just brawling. Leisure, luxury. Only problem is I don't have any wine. Okay, global resolve. Tempting. Meat-based stuff gain extra resolve, but that's not great. Yeah, unfortunately trading here doesn't work too hot. We might want to just do this. Yeah, all camps produce greater yield. And we'd also be able to do brawling. Yeah, let's do the clan hall. Oh, coats actually require a little bit more than I thought. The second one in here. Because we can actually get our boot supply going. I thought I was gaining more mushrooms. Oh. Claim rewards, barrels, these. Heavy millstone. Do fruit. Feels tacky using the skewers. But so be it. Okay. Yeah, we're still kind of in a tough spot. Hello. Let me take a look at this. We're at 9. 9 beavers. We don't need the money that bad. Okay, clear that. What is this thing? So we can fix it. Or we can burn it down. Give me tea, veggies. No, let's just fix it. Instead of using my tools, let's use the wildfire essence. We also have worm tongue nest, so that'll get me a bunch of insects, and we have more clay and coal. So my next thing is, you know, I've got 6+ people that are currently unemployed. I should probably scale that. Well, you know what I should do? I can upgrade this thing. Let's get that done. Unfortunately, we didn't find any caches. So I'm gonna have to work on that. Okay, and fishing hut is idle. Finally. Move here. Okay, resolve is looking fine. It's not great. It's not terrible. I was really hoping we'd have some more of the small treasure caches to pop open. But we haven't been so lucky. And there's no supply of mushrooms, unfortunately. Okay. Start working on that for coal. Let's see, trade routes. Hate to do it, we're just gonna start doing some trade routes. Oh, this is done. Okay, so that'll get us global resolve. And that'll get us one dude. I think we can do the rest. Let's do 6. Alright. Urban root production, no. Gain a villager every time, no. Eh. All of these are pretty eh. I'll go for that one, even though I don't think it's actually productive or helpful. Okay, so I can turn bricks off. Okay, so makeshift post, yeah, we can't do any better there. So I do also have a haunted rain mill. And this is about as good of a time as any. It'll hurt my resolve a smidge. We have Sotho the Ancient. I've not really messed with in the past. Extra harpies. Reduce storm duration. Some of these would actually be really lovely. Packs of luxury goods. I don't think we're even producing those. I think I might want to do that. We need the resin for some things. Okay, we can get a butcher, which will get me skewers. Problem is we can't produce meat anywhere. I think I'm going to go for this one. Yeah, I'm just not convinced it's worth it. What else do we have? Clan Hall. Is a bit pricey. We'll leave that for now. Okay, put the beavers on that. Oh, expedition is completed. Alright, so gain extra barrels and some other things. Yeah. You can sell skewers, do you? No, of course you don't. Okay, if we can complete this, my people will go back to being reasonably happy. What about you? That's done. I think I'm going to want one more woodcutter's camp. I'm going to put it out here. Because we've got a bunch of these small glades that might have supplies in them. And this is almost done, so should make my people happier. Oh, it's a rain mill. I think I'll just do one for now. Oh, we can make paste. But I need dye. Oh, I wonder if I can make skewers with fish. Huh. The leather worker and the butcher are very similar. I guess they're both lizard folk structures. So that makes sense. Okay, so I could use 2 more lizard folk houses. And 1 more harpy house. And then I should probably work on beavers. Let's take a look. The problem is beaver houses are effort. I mean, we should have kind of the supply. No. We have no wood. That's, actually a worry. I think I have to go for this one. Because I can turn that in, gives us a little bit more time. Another trade route. Pay 15, ouch. Okay, so I want to take a look at the skewers. So they do take extra stuff. Keep a supply of 20 around. I think we need more of those. Supply of 20 around. And then oil. I have 3 of these guys working here. At this point, we're going above cap. Okay, used in rain engines. Oh. That's how this works. So that's 1 rain engine installed. What would the other one be? Those can't use it. These can. That one can't. Storage wouldn't be able to. So it's got to be one of my production structures. Wait, what about the mine? Wait, you can upgrade these? Strong work horses help the miners increase. Ah. Interesting. Okay. I'm just going to use some of that water. I guess it's another bit of progress. So I could do a clothier. I want to check with the clothier. Yeah, it still requires that. We can make resin now. We could also just get a weaver so I could really crank out fabric. Yeah, let's get the weaver. Okay. So big issue is we are not burning much of anything. Okay, resolve is looking bad. We can burn some coal. Because we have plenty. Then I'm going to just turn that off. A harpy builder died. Oh, the hailstorm. That sucks. Hi, we also have this over here. What do I make scrolls at? I'll look at that in a second. Let's see. Send that to the Citadel. So we also have a cooperage out here, though I think I already have one. Because that's a cooperage there. So we might want to just salvage this one. I got more clay than I know what to do with. Okay, so where do I make scrolls? Lumber mill. Yeah, only the lumber mill. Ah. That's an issue. But not a huge one. Let's take a look at trade routes. Sell those. And we get a new perk. Production yields for all packs of goods. I think we go for the flame amulets. That reduces hostility by a bit, which we're kind of in desperate need of. You no longer need to be here. Okay, and we have Zorg. Zorg does sell wine. Okay, let's do that trade. Woodcutters move faster. Oh, move faster. Huh. Yeah, do we do anything else? I don't know, the 20% faster would be nice. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna matter. Okay. Do we just move over here? Just keep punching my way into glades? Yeah, so what's so bad? We've been going on for a while. The glades aren't too bad. We have a lot of villagers. And we have a lot of woodcutters. Let's take a look at this. Because I forgot, I can boost this again. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. So it has to be completely in the sphere of influence to count. But still, we get extra global resolve, resistance to corruption. Yeah, I should have done that a long time ago. Okay, Stonecutter's camp was done. Calm spirits. Before that becomes an issue. How are we looking? Morale is just barely above. And then harpies. There we go. The beavers are still going to take some doing. We only need 3 more beavers, though. So is that? It gets me insects. Assuming... Oh, this still requires skewers, but we actually have skewers. Oh, select a blueprint. Just send them off. Let's see. This will give me the beavers I need. I think we're going to actually pull this off. Done beavers. So then after this, the only things I can really do... Luxury goods. Which is available at the cooperage. And it technically takes all of these, but cripes. That'll take some doing. We don't have the resources for it necessarily, however, I can just get that morale higher. I mean... Maybe? I don't need the morale higher. All I have to do is just something basic. Investigate that. Nah, nothing there. We might honestly just get cranked over the line by the sheer number of happy harpies that I have. Hold up. There we go. We win. Perfect. It was a little dicey there. A little spicy, but we get a lot of resources. I don't know what seal fragments are used for. Ah, end of every cycle to reforge the ancient seal. Neat. I should probably bump myself up to higher difficulty at some point, but hello. Royal resupply. So these are bonuses for starting a new expedition. Vision and embarkation range are increased by 2. 4 reserve embarkation points, or 5 seal fragments. I'm gonna go for the seal fragments. Is there a benefit to it? I don't know. Probably not. Let's see. So this one's actually a positive, I think. Everything feel lighter. Oh, you can move most buildings in your settlement. Neat. Let's take a look at our meta progression, seeing as we've picked up an amount of stuff. We also have a couple of deeds, which gets me experience more than anything else. Alright, now that I'm done with that, upgrades. So what do we want to do? So we can start with oil. Some of those are good. All towns unveil more of the world map. Ooh. And reduce Queen's Invasions. That's not bad. Upgrade hearths to district level. Or 10% discount on all perks and blueprints sold by traders. Ouch. All of those are amazing. I want to say the trader bonus appeals to me the most, but I don't know. Anyway, I guess with this point, I was really hoping oh, hello, Aunt again. I was really hoping I'd be able to showcase the frogs here, and I guess maybe I could have just by, like, trying and trying again until they showed up. Unless it's one of those where I have to unlock them first. It's not entirely clear. It might also be like a meta progression thing that I have to work on, or who knows what. Either way, let's see, what is this thing? Bronze seal. End of a cycle, if the seal's within your embarkation range, you could try to reforge it. Oh. Cycle duration permanently increased by 8. So that means the... Oh, so we really want to get out there. If I can. Because if I can get to this, we can actually go on longer and longer seasons. Yeah, that'll be worth it. But for now, I'm going to leave that for probably a stream of this. I would like to stream a bunch just to actually max out the meta progression and see some of the later stuff and even mess around with corruption, because I'm quite curious to see how that works mechanically. And also, you know, all these other cool goodies that I've just been neglecting this entire time for just lack of, I wouldn't exactly say lack of trying so much as just lack of time invested. But I absolutely adore Against This Storm. It is the city builder that has ruined city builders for me. It is the settlement builder roguelite that has convinced me that settlement builder roguelites and roguelikes are very much the future of the genre. And I really want to see more like it at some point in the future. From, I mean, honestly, more from Eremite or more from anybody else. It's just such a sweet genre, and it has so many cool perks. But perks, I don't know, it has so many cool ideas behind it. And it's one of those where I cannot help but, like, crave more of it every time I play it. You know, I sit down and then I do, like, 2 or 3 runs just off camera. There are very few games that actually cause me to do that. In fact, almost no game causes me to do that anymore. Usually if I'm playing a game and I do a video on it and then I keep playing, it's usually because it has a story mode that I want to, like, kind of kick back and enjoy. So, like, I play a lot of JRPGs, but, like, pure gameplay games, nah, that's always on camera. Except for this one. I don't think I can give it any higher praise than that. But for now, at least, I should get going. So I should mention once again that the Keepers of the Stone DLC, I guess I didn't mention it earlier, but the update in the Keepers of the Stone DLC are going to be out on September 26th. So that should be in about 3 days as of this video going out. I don't know the price point or anything, but more or less, if you like Against the Storm, you're probably going to want this DLC. And if you've never played it before and you haven't seen it at all, highly recommend you check this game out. It truly is one of the best roguelikes I've ever played and the best settlement builder I've ever played. And it's just so replayable, like an hour here and there, a bunch of hours back to back, or, you know, come back every couple of months for the big updates, because they're still developing this game. It came out in 1.0 earlier this year, sometime last year. I don't know, my sense of time is scuffed, but they keep adding more, and I love that. I would love for this game to get, like, years of support, you know, RimWorld style or Dwarf Fortress style. Why not? Because I truly think it has the potential to really sing, and I want to see where they can take it. But I guess with all that said, if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like. It helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe, because I got tons to check out and show off. But for now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.